Alright guys, welcome back to the complete walkthrough of Parasite Eve, and we're finally starting day 3, which is called Selection. Okay, let's first save our game. And we find Aya in the bed, still wondering about all that had happened when Eve touched her. But before we leave, first let's reload our weapon. And we got a new slot because we leveled up. So let's see that. Now let's open this chest to get some ammo, 30 of them. Then we can leave. Alright, we're now outside and we see Maeda? What's he doing here? I thought he left. Well, as you'll see, Maeda's a little bit stubborn. Silence can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides, well, I think we know what he was also going to try and say, but typical Japanese, stereotypical, you might say, brainiac men are very shy. Let's just say that. So Daniel says we have free reins to go anywhere, but we have some shopping to do. So let's do that. So first of all, we're going to go left. And he says there's a pharmacy over to the right. But we're going to go to... Oh, look at that. I went right through the door. Little glitch, Squaresoft. But in any case, there's something hidden in the garbage here. Let's see what it is here. Somewhere here. Ah, there it is. Right here, I believe. Okay, somewhere here. There it is. A trading card. You'll see where that comes into play later. But let's continue left. Alright, and we're at the gun shop. So let's talk to first Maeda. Although this is not necessary, but like I said, just want to keep it as complete as possible. So talk to everybody. Alright, so we're going to try and open the door. It's locked. Daniel says out of the way. I think we know what Daniel's going to do. Okay, he's not going to shoot her. Whew. Would have been a quick game over, that's for sure. Well, that's funny. Let's talk to them again, see what they say after the fact. Okay, he says the same thing. Let's see if Daniel says anything different now. Yep, it says the same thing. Okay, so let's go in. Now that the doors are shut, lock's broken. Now, I'll show you where all the hidden items are. Down here, we get somewhere a bullet cap. You can either get +1 or +2. Let's use it immediately. Now, in here we have another weapon. We get a range +1. You can also get it as a +2 too. Okay, now in this shelf here, in this green one, we get an M11 machine gun. In this other one, we get an upgrade of our club, which has a steal ability. Ooh, that could be useful. Now let's go to the upper right there for an ammo +15. A little more down to this area to get a G19 handgun. See, like I said, we get a lot of stuff here. And down here we get a new, better armor. Now we got one more item to get here. First of all, let's see here. Okay, we're okay. Let's go down and open this to get a tool. This is now everything that you can get in here. So let's just talk to Daniel and see what they have to say. And see what Maeda has to say. Alright. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we know Torres' attitude towards guns. Alright, let's go back. Now, technically, this is all you need to do to continue the storyline. So when we head back, we'll talk to Maeda, who says something here. Oh yeah, I forgot. We do have to go to the pharmacy, so... Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the pharmacy here anyhow. Which is to our right. So again, let's talk to Daniel and Maeda, see if they say anything here. Doesn't like the smell of it, huh? Okay. Well, we know Maeda will love this place. Alright, let's go in. Alright, let's see where all the items are in this place here. Alright, well, first of all, we'll talk with Daniel. Or maybe, because of the fact that I have so much items, maybe I'll head back to, before we do the pharmacy, let's unload our weaponry and our junk too. Okay, so we've done the pharmacy now. Shall we go? I'd like to conduct more minor tests. Oh, okay. So for stock, we're moved out of here. We'll come back to this, okay? I'll show you where all the items are in this one. I just forgot that we needed to go to both places in order to continue on with the plot here. Alright. Now, if we talk to Maeda, he'll say something. He's looking for a place nearby with a good research facility. Well, if you know, we know there's one here. So we're stuck in the car. You try and enter here, this is what he says. Yeah. She's supposed to be in the passenger side. So, you just have to find the spot where he says, there we go. Set, road routes don't apply, so we can take the shortest route through Manhattan, and we're out of here. So, Maeda says he wanted to look for a research facility. So, technically, our next spot will be here, the museum. Alright? But here's a little thing. On this world map, if you hit select, you get a view of New York City through one of the helicopters. Which I think is pretty cool. Does nothing for the storyline or anything, just for enjoyment. But right now, we'll go to New York to dump some stuff, and we'll see you later.